I am Margaret Franklin, the new CEO and president of CFA Institute. I wish I could be there in person to congratulate you on your commitment and leadership and to join you for your 7th annual Sustainable Investing Conference, but my travels have me elsewhere today. As you already know, the future direction of our industry promises to be one of the most essential and challenging journeys in the decades ahead, particularly as it relates to the role we have to play in tackling some of the most pressing issues of our time. One of the most prevalent and important topics on this journey will be ESG and sustainable investing. The traditional view of our industry is that finance is a tool for wealth generation. At CFA Institute, we also see finance as a force for good and believe it can be a tool for the ultimate benefit of society. Sustainable investing is not only an opportunity to drive the bottom line of companies and raise share prices for investors, it also gives us a chance to put our capital to productive use and address opportunities and challenges facing our society and the global economy. These include climate change, diversity and inclusion, resource management, and inequality of opportunity. Sustainable investing and ESG considerations are the way forward for our industry. It is a topic of discussion everywhere I go in the world. One of the biggest obstacles to that outcome is around materiality. ESG investing represents a perfect case in point where the data, if even available, is undoubtedly not standardized. Yet in our rules, we must dig deeper and bring judgment to areas where the data is dark. That's part of our training. Investors, regulators, and the industry continue to hold discussions as to whether they should adopt the standards on material ESG information. However, definitions and what is considered material still need to be sorted out. I believe we need standards to build a framework for investment managers to communicate better and for investors to better understand the nature and characteristics of ESG-centric funds and investment strategy. As our industry shifts toward more technology in our investment process, the successful investment professional of the future will need to increasingly focus on human judgment. Humans must dig deeper and bring judgment to shine light into areas where the data is missing or incomplete. These skills will become imperative to the success of sustainable investing. Investors seeking to make more of an impact also need to think more broadly. It's not all about next quarter's earnings. In fact, quite the contrary when it comes to sustainable investment considerations. Climate change will not be solved on hitting a stock price target. We will have to think beyond the balance sheet, and this requires building investment teams capable of deeper analysis. We must diversify our workforce so that the industry attracts and employs more people with strong ethics, a real sense of purpose, and frankly, a wider variety of backgrounds. We need to consider cognitive diversity, teams built across various mental frameworks to best solve challenges. When we hire people of diverse backgrounds, including gender, ethnicity, culture, education, mindset, and work style, we improve our chances for outperformance, the alpha we all seek. Gender is the most obvious marker of diversity. It is the universal diversity issue, no matter where you go in the world. Although one of the more obvious markers of diversity, it is part of a broader discussion. I believe that only a genuinely diverse workforce built on cognitive diversity can drive the necessary change to make mainstream sustainable investing a reality. As we continue to strive to build more trust in our industry, sustainable investing represents a prime example of the future of finance, built to deliver the outcomes that our investors seek. Thank you for being a part of this meaningful and ongoing conversation. Please enjoy the rest of your conference.